Life can change in an instant. A young farmer learned that the hard way. In April of last year, Logan Erickson lost his leg in a grain bin accident. It was on his family farm in western Minnesota. At that point, his life could have gone one of two ways. John Lorison shows us how he chose the path to perseverance.
You know, at a young age, you kind of get involved in the farm. You're picking rocks, pulling weeds, stuff like that. So it's just, I just loved being outside.
Country living is in Logan Erickson's blood. It took a little more work to convince his wife Annie to move from town to a farm. Eventually, it grew on her too.
I don't know, there's something so beautiful about it, peaceful. You see the year in such different seasons.
But danger lurks among the beauty. On a cold spring day last year, Logan was removing moldy corn from a grain bin. Safety grates cover a powerful auger that pulls the corn out.
Like if you stick a piece of metal in there, it'll just chop it right up. I've been stepping on it all day over top the safety grates. It was the last load of the day.
Because of that, his co-worker and safety partner had left to go park the truck, and that's when tragedy struck. As Logan stepped on the grate, his foot got caught in the tiniest of gaps, and the 20-horsepower auger pulled him through.
I think I was like in such shock. You know, me versus 20 horses, like I don't win that fight. I called the guy that I was working with 3 times. He didn't answer. He must have been outside the truck still.
For 3.5 excruciating minutes, there was a gruesome tug of war for his leg. Logan tried to pull himself out as the auger pulled back, all while slicing through his left foot.
I was like crying out to God, like, please, like, save me.
His uncle finally arrived and shut off the motor.
I see 3 ambulances come by, and like almost instantly I get a call from his mom.
Annie was home with the couple's 2 young girls when she heard what happened. She arrived at the farm to a scene of paramedics, friends, and Logan's dad and brother trying to free him.
I was like just saying in my head, he cannot be dead. He can't be dead.
The auger kind of like cut it right down like basically the middle of my foot.
It took nearly 4 hours to get Logan out. After he was airlifted to HCMC, doctors presented him with a life-changing decision. He could keep his foot and live in pain, or amputate and live with a prosthetic.
My first reaction was like, my life's over. Like, this is gonna be, the worst thing ever.
Badly wanting to return to his active lifestyle, Logan chose to amputate. And after some thought and prayer, his attitude changed. Just a couple weeks after having part of his left leg removed, Logan was skiing on his right leg.
Before you had a prosthetic, he skied.
Yeah, it's like I was getting so antsy. I'm like, I want to do something.
Fast forward to the 4th of July, and Logan was once again skiing, this time on 2 legs.
It brings me to tears every time. Sometimes it's happy tears, I'm just crying because it's like so fun to see him, and other times I'm feel that heartbrokenness, and it's sad.
There are still growing pains with the prosthetics, but Logan is back to running and playing sports, thanks to different legs and different shoes.
With really cool. Every activity or thing I do, it's kind of like a roller coaster of emotions. You can only push forward, move forward, like you can't turn back.
They are life lessons the couple is hoping their daughters pick up on, and the girls don't have to look far for inspiration.
The things he's doing, I don't know, he just inspires me constantly.
Every day is still a blessing from God. Like, I'm still on this earth. I'm still like my family. I get to be with them, love on them. So it's just like, you just gotta, the good just outweighs the bad.
In Chippewa County, John Lorison, WCCO News.
A group of Twin Cities high schoolers are spending the summer inside of a trauma hospital, and they're doing it by choice. I found out why their summer job at Hennepin Health could change the future of healthcare. It's a place some try hard to avoid.
This is your pituitary gland?
But these high schoolers worked hard to get here.
I've been interested in healthcare since I was a little girl.
Mackenzie says it was her family doctor who set her on this path. The Richfield grad isn't a nurse yet, but she has full hospital access.
So when I got to shadowing the NICU, that opened up my eyes a lot. So I think instead of like doing the PICU, I want to do the NICU. I love kids and babies.
And that's the point of this program. It's a hand-selected group of high-achieving teens getting access to figure out exactly what they want to do.
So that's why it's a particular concern for us when people have a mild head injury.
Nina from Albertville is deep in the emergency department.
Because I even went to the stay room, and I've never seen like blood like in person, or like bones sticking out, or even just like been exposed to so many people who need medical help or attention.
Musab, who's about to be pre-med at Madison, is learning the ins and outs of critical cardiac care.
And so it's kind of, what are we going to do for pain management?
He got inspired by watching his own mother get diabetes care. His interest is now full-on intention.
Definitely, it just solidified my interest more.
Sydney from Minneapolis is doubling down on her mission too.
I want to do surgery, for sure.
A goal that's important for her and for others.
I definitely want to be someone and a person of color getting into these higher positions and showing people that they can do it. And especially at Hennepin Healthcare, the majority of the people are of color, you know, different places, a lot of immigrants, a lot of different languages spoken. So I think if we can get more people of color who actually represent the patient, it will just help healthcare.
And it's clear, these focus teams will help healthcare while helping others. In Minneapolis, Susan Elizabeth Littlefield, WCCO News. Now to a program helping kids grow towards their potential. They are hitting the garden and the court, all in the hopes of building their self-esteem. Mike Max has the story.
It's about learning. It's about creativity. It's really about teaching that you can be what you want to be.
To reassure themselves, they learn how to have self-confidence, to know what they want.
On the north side of Minneapolis is We Win Institute, a program that has a goal: allow kids to grow.
The first time I came here, I was like, what's going on? Because like there was a field trip and stuff, but I didn't know. And then I started to like realize that what was going on, and I met new people, and I liked new people.
Underhand. Oh, there you go.
They do it with sports like pickleball, where you learn all kinds of things.
And my middle name is Serena, and I like to play pickleball. And I got a dog, and his name is Magic and Whitey, and he's a baby. We pick stuff.
And they do it by allowing the kids to garden, their own growing, where they are in charge.
And we pick them all by ourselves, and we even got to try some flowers.
Care, we talk about it all the time.
On this day, a surprise guest, E.B. Lewis. He is the nationally renowned creator and artist of children's books that encourage kids to dream. He has advice.
How great they can become, and how great they are, and that they are the future. Without a doubt.
He's joined by Mahmoud Al-Qadi, a man of the city with a lesson to teach.
Hold fast to dreams, for if dreams die, life is a broken winged bird that cannot fly.
Which takes us back to the garden, where they can grow. Do you like the vegetables or the flowers better?
Vegetables.
How come?
Because once you wash them, you can actually eat them.
Because here it is all about learning what you can be, what you love to do, and who you are. And that is a purpose-filled mission.
They get a chance to express themselves, to grow, to become young, successful adults.
Still to come, a Minnesota teen about to help make history. We'll tell you her unlikely journey to the college of her dreams.